I think we're stuck with LeBron for 2 more years because of those reasons, and because I don't think that like he would retire in the midseason or even announce. He could now, but once the season starts this year, he's not going to announce his retirement. And for the most part, I think he's going to do it well in advance of a season starting. So at the end of this year, after the NBA Finals, sometime in July, August, he would announce that it's his final year next year. And he wants the carpet rolled out for him everywhere he goes, the gifts, the adulation, the audience, the crowd. Oh my gosh, it's LeBron going away. So I don't think he will do that now. Another thought on LeBron. He was he was on a podcast recently, and he said, and I'm going to paraphrase here because I don't have the exact quotes here. But he said that the world is fake, okay? He said when he says something, I'm not talking to you. And then I believe he uses the N-word. And he says, I can't just express my feelings. Who said I was talking to you? And he also says that things are not the way they used to be in the 80s and 90s. They were different, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I put a post up earlier this morning, and I thought it kind of hit it right on. This is a man with unlimited resources, financial and otherwise. He can go and get the help and resources that he needs to change. He talks about and made a comment about he's never wants to be alone, and clearly this is a fear that he has, and it comes from, I think, upbringing. And he talks about the only time he's going to be alone is when he's under, meaning gone from this earth. That has been his entire MO, his entire career. Feeling less than, underappreciated, not paid attention to, not valued, not talked about enough. And so his quest for his entire career has been to, in his mind, combat that. And what he ended up doing was making it worse for himself, for his career, for his teammates, for the league, for everybody that looked up to him, for all or against all of those that preceded him and gave the platform for which he took advantage of. And then the decline, in part, not 100%, but in part, the decline of the NBA. The worst brand ambassador we have ever seen in history. That's my opinion. And, I was on a live shot the other day, and, people said, didn't he grow up with a tough upbringing? Yeah, he sure did. I lost my father when I was 17 years old. My wife lost her mother, I believe, when she was 12 years old. My mother lost her father when she was 4 years old. This is not uncommon. This happens all the time. Does it make the road harder? Yes. Are there resources available to tap into to help you in that regard? Yes. No one ever named him the king. He did it himself. Yes, they named him the chosen one, but they didn't force him to go put it at the top of his back on a tattoo. He embraced all that. He wanted the attention and adulation, probably because he didn't get it when he was a super, super young guy. And yet at 40, going to be 41, I believe, in December, he still talks the same garbage. And I don't understand how someone like that can say the world is fake, when basically everything he has done in the NBA is fake. From flopping, which is fake, from the moving around from team to team and chasing rings and chasing stars is fake. It isn't in any way authentic to the game and to the history of the game. He's not the first one to do it. He won't be the last one to do it, but he took it to a whole new level. I say that all the time. And then he gets on, and he has obviously a mega platform to speak on. And he says, I'm not talking to you. Well, the minute you decide to go out there and say something publicly, people are going to hear you. People are going to listen to you. If you don't like that type of lifestyle, then stay away from that stuff and stay more on the silent end. So I don't agree with everything Kawhi Leonard does, but Kawhi Leonard's very quiet, and he doesn't want his life in the spotlight. He's made a choice to do that. LeBron, on the other hand, has made his life, not only from a basketball standpoint, in the spotlight, but from everything he says. So then for him to go on a podcast and make these comments, it's so contradicting. If you want more of a private life and you don't want people talking about you, then stop talking. This is really simple. This is not in any way difficult.